We are here at CMA Fest with Kaylee Bell. Hi.
How are you, Josie?
Oh, I'm doing so wonderful. Thank you so much for taking time to chat with me.
It is nice to be here, day 4, and yeah, I just feel so inspired. I feel like I've never had a CMA Fest like so exciting. I've just really enjoyed being a fan between playing the shows and stuff, and there's so much amazing country music right now, and it's really broad. That's the thing I've noticed. No artist is the same right now. It's a very exciting time.
It's such an exciting time to be a country music fan, and I've noticed on your Facebook lives and all of that you have been enjoying. You've been seeing some really great performances out there, but then also yourself, you performed the Dr. Pepper Amp stage, and a special someone crashed your set. Tell me about that.
Man, so we were playing the show, and we were just literally on like the last note of my last song, and I turn around, and Jelly Roll is just like running to stage. And he's like, I heard you playing at the motel and I wanted to come and sing some Keith with you. And it was just like so crazy. So just a little bit of backstory on that. So Jelly Roll was out in Australia last year playing a festival called Strumming Bird, and we were also on the bill, and he heard me play my song Keith and just happens to be a fan, ran to stage, watched like us play from there, and then he invited me to sing with him that night. And so I actually sang with him for a few festivals. We did some Keith Urban together. I think we played Somebody Like You. It was like a medley. It was really fun. And so we've just like, I don't know, I just instantly like really connected with him, and but to see him just like come like just running at me was just like,
You look shocked.
Oh man, he's such a generous human. He did not need to do that, I mean, he's up here, and he heard us play, and he thought, I'm going to come and, he's a very special human.
Oh, yes, he is. I'm so glad that he did that. And how has your whole CMA Fest experience been like for you? Because this is the last day, so you've been busy.
Yeah, so it's been, obviously got to play the show, and first time playing with my American band, which was really exciting. Like I said, I've actually just really tried to be a fan this year and just see everything I can. And like I said, I'm just really excited by how different everybody is. I think we know this genre is broad, but it was sort of like, it was quite down a lane for a while, and I think it's just kind of been cracked wide open, and there's a lot of amazing female artists that are actually getting their flowers now too, which is super nice. And so, for example, the Nissan Stadium shows have been awesome because you got the throwbacks with the Jodie Messinas and the Dina Carters, and then you've just got like this exciting new kind of crop like the Ella Langleys that it's like anything can happen right now. It's like, which is like a good way to be.
It's such a good way to be, and I'm so glad that it is. And you recently dropped 2 new singles, Me for Me and Once in a Lifetime. Can you tell me a little bit about these new tunes?
Absolutely. So we recently actually got to open a stadium in New Zealand, like a brand new stadium, which was wild, and it was sold out, and the show was called Once in a Lifetime. It was like a once in a lifetime night, this will never happen again. And so I was like, I need to write a song for this moment. And then obviously that just kept escalating, and next minute I was like, we also need to film a music video for this. So we have got a music video coming from that night. And that song is like, we played it on the night. It's very much a fan kind of focus song. So that's just a very special moment that, not every day you get to open a brand new stadium. So that was very cool, and that's the context of that song. And then Me for Me is a song that I wrote with Tom Jordan, who is my producer. He's from a band called Seaforth. And we were just like, I feel like I've been writing songs. I wrote a song called Ring on It to try and, hint to my partner that we needed to get married. And it worked. So I was like, what's the next stage? So so this song's more about like, be patient and find your person. It took me, 10 years to find my person, and we've been 10 years together before we got engaged, and we've kind of done everything backwards. We bought a house, and we've had a son. We've got a 1-year-old son. And now we're getting married, and it was just like, I think it was just like I just want to empower other people to be patient in that space, because I've got my person now, and he works with me behind the scenes in the band space and the live space, and we're just such a team. Like, everything we do is very much a team effort, and it just makes it so much more joyous. So that's what the song is about. It's about celebrating, like, waiting to find the right person.
Yes. Oh, and congratulations on all the life, all of the life. Yes, it's been a lot. Oh,
1-year-olds aren't for the faint-hearted. I can tell you that much, especially on an airplane.
Oh yeah, on an airplane especially, and you do so much traveling. You really, really do. But you released a music video for Me for Me.
Yeah.
Tell me about filming this video, and how long did it take for you to learn that choreography?
Oh, so I meet with this a dance choreographer, Jane Strickland, back in New Zealand. We meet every week, and she's been amazing with the postpartum journey for me, getting back up on stage after having a baby, and because I had to get back up after 6 weeks, which was like pretty short space of time, and she's been a big part of that. So she's very much helped the dance space for me, which is nice. And then we flew to Australia, and it's funny because I knew we were doing this music video in Brisbane. That's where we flew. And then we actually ended up driving out to this like equine centre in a town called Caboolture, which just so happens to be where Keith Urban grew up, which is just crazy because I have all these little like synchronicities with things with him like my whole life, and I was like, of course we're coming to Caboolture, like of course we're here. So that was really special. So we filmed it in an equine centre. Wanted Flames. There's a kind of a dance group in Australia called Cowgirls Australia, and I just have been loving what they've been doing in the rodeo sort of space. So they literally got sent the dance, they learnt it kind of online, and then we met up and we basically had like half an hour to go through it and shoot it, and it was like all on. So very, very excited how it's turned out. And I just love like seeing so many females in a row. Like I'm such a girl's girl, like I'm all about, and it's cool to work with females, and like I just think it just represents, a really cool thing.
Yes, girl power is what I say. The more the merrier. I think that's just so amazing. And please make sure, everybody, you check out the music video. It is just so much fun. Yeah. It really, really is. And for a little bit of background on Keith, because you actually were on The Voice Australia, where you sang Keith to Keith Urban. My goodness, what was going through your mind? Were there nerves? There had to have been some, a little bit.
Like probably the most nerve-wracking thing I've ever done.
I can
like
picture it. Yeah.
Ever. Like, and it was also kind of very last minute. They kind of had me singing. I think I was meant to be singing like Landslide or something originally, and then all of a sudden the producers just were like, "Hey, Keith's a coach. We actually want you to sing Keith," which is like, I just never thought that would be a thing because you just never really get to sing an original song on a TV show like that. So it kind of came out of left field for me. And it was good because there was not really a lot of time to process that's what I was doing. But I still remember walking through those doors of The Voice where you just see the doors open, and it was just like I've never been so nervous in my life. I was like, this could go in any way. And like I'm just so glad that it sort of has turned out the way it has, because it's been the greatest joy, and it's connected my song to the world, it really has. And very grateful to Keith Urban to just sort of, he's been shining the torch for artists from my side of the world for a long time, and it was just nice to pay a bit of respect to him with the song,
Yeah, you did so well. I couldn't tell you were nervous, honestly. You showed so well. You did.
My chill face is definitely obviously a lot better than I thought it was, because I was I was screaming inside. It was so crazy. Funny. There's a lot of, just those shows in general, just singing on those shows, auditioning like to the back of people's chairs. Like it's a very unnatural experience to sing to like people's backs of their chairs. I mean, it's actually not if you grow up singing pubs, but like pubs and clubs, but you know what I mean? And then so to know that I was singing a song that I wrote about the person that was like literally sitting in front of me. But it was very nice. Keith turned first, which was super amazing. And after that, I was just like, I could physically just feel like a weight off, and it was like I could actually just enjoy it after that.
Yes. Oh, that's wonderful. What a great experience for you. And I want people to be able to find you on social media and your website to see what is next, because I know you are always like looking for the next thing. Yes. So please give out those for us.
Thank you. So just Kaylee Bell Music on everything basically, and I run my own socials. I run my own life. We're females, we can do that. So I like to try and write back and talk to people online and stuff. So Kaylee Bell Music on everything. Yeah.
Perfect. Please check her out, everybody. And I want to thank you so much for taking time to chat with me.
Thanks, Josie. You're amazing. I really appreciate it.
You're amazing. Check her out, everybody. Kaylee Bell.